my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously a lot different. I'm sitting here in front of you and we're going to talk about what I packed for the hospital. I am giving birth in what day is it today? The 22nd. 8 more days. I will be induced on the 30th of December, which sounds so crazy to me, but it is almost time. Very excited. We have a very big baby boy. We have some names picked out, but not sharing as of yet. I'm really excited because I have all of the products I will be packing except for one item. And so I'm pretty excited. I think the item will come before I actually go to the hospital, but and I'm really hoping it will because I'll explain why shortly. I really wanted to share it with you guys, but I'll share it and then I'll put a little picture on the screen for you too. Okay, so I think what we'll do is you'll see 3 bags here. Well, technically like 3 bags and a little cart, like a little caddy type thing. So I've got my little caddy that I will be using kind of beside my bed. I think I'll probably use this on my nightstand. Either that or I'll have this one downstairs, or maybe I'll have a different one downstairs. I don't know yet. But this is going to be everything that our baby needs to be changed. Now, the setup that I have is a little awkward because technically we do not have a separate room for this baby. Eventually, when he starts sleeping throughout the night, he will be sharing a room with my daughter. She is 2, so we'll see how that's going to go. But he will be in our room up until that point in time. So I do have a bassinet for him. It's actually sitting at the foot of my bed. I'm probably going to move it beside me just so I feel comfortable so I can see him while I sleep. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's small, and as soon as they start moving around and stuff or trying to sit up, you can't really use it because it's not, I don't know. I think it's mostly for newborns. So we're going to see how it goes and see how long it takes them to start sleeping throughout the night. But in the meantime, in my little diaper caddy, I'm going to have tons of stuff. So normally down below, I have all of my Franklin Covey planners listed. All of that's going to be deleted, and I will link everything from Amazon because basically all of this stuff, except for my bags, except for these bags here, they were purchased through a company, and except for some of the products I got, just a very few, everything was purchased through Amazon. I did go Amazon crazy in the last couple of months. So this caddy was an Amazon purchase. And it's perfect because there's so many pockets in it. It does come with dividers inside, so you can really organize all of your baby stuff that you need. So the first little area, I have diapers. I have a feeling, these are newborn Huggies. I have a serious feeling that these will be too small for our baby because right now I'm still have another week or so to go before we get induced. And he's already 8 pounds. So that kind of scares me a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. He's probably going to come out the same size as my daughter is what the doctor said, even though he'll be 2 weeks early. So technically he'd be like a 10-pound baby. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me. I also have these little chewies. I have to wash them yet. They have not been washed. But this one is like a little cuddle thing, and it's it sounds some little plastic stuff in there, and then they can chew on this when they start to teeth. Same as this will go on the car seat. And then I have this cover in here, this plastic, throw that out, Sandra, erase that. Okay, so next I have a change pad. I did order 2 new change pads. They're both from Amazon, and this one, I think this one has a little headrest. It does. Okay, so it folds up really, really nicely. You can open it up. It's got a Velcro strap, and it actually has this little place for the baby's head. So if you do have, if you're at the mall and, those hard plastic things to change your baby on, if you use this, it's got a nice little headrest. So that's kind of cool. So I do really like that one. But for now, I just have it in my diaper caddy. Okay. So I am using water wipes because I find that they have more liquid in them than Huggies wipes you can get from Costco or something. And the Kirkland wipes from Costco are so rough and dry on baby skin that I would never use those in a newborn. I would stick with water wipes. So I do have like 3 packs of those in here just so I don't have to replenish it like right away. I also have 2 swaddles, this one in dark forest green. Our theme, I don't really believe in having like a theme. I just kind of get whatever I get for all of my babies. This is going to be our 3rd, but this time I was like inspired by watching other YouTubers on my channel. These swaddles were very highly rated. This is from Copper and Pearl, and it's kind of like this really big stretchy material. You can use it as a blanket, you can use it as a burp-up cloth, you can use it as a swaddle, and it's stretchy. And honestly, I did try to swaddle my first 2 and they both hated it. Like, the nurses go on at the hospital about how you should always try to swaddle your baby, and it always irks me a little bit of what they tell you should do, and you're like, you know what, I know what I want to do. It's my baby, let me do what I want to do. And I know they're just trying to help, but I'm going to try swaddling because it does keep them asleep for longer apparently, so we'll try it. So I have that one, and I have this gray one as well. You'll see a 3rd one in my diaper bag. And then I have 2 little beanie hats to match. Again, they're Copper and Pearl. This one has a little moose on it. So I guess I was talking about the theme. It's kind of like a forest theme. So I have like moose. This is actually a play yard sheet. This one is like little trees, like a little forest scenario going on. So anything with like gray and green, like dark green, those are kind of his colors. So this is the other little beanie, and I think they're just adorable. I'm not sure how warm it is going to be by the time we get to the hospital, but today with the wind chill, I think in the morning it was minus 47 degrees Celsius. So in other words, really, really cold. Another thing that I have not packed any of these in the diaper bag yet. These are Bibs pacifiers. They're a round pacifier with natural rubber. Again, kind of following this like trend. I watch people on YouTube and I'm like, oh, I need that, I need that, I need that. As in my experience, all the only other like pacifiers I've ever used have been like Tommy Tippy or like ones you can get from Walmart or something, but found them on Amazon. They're $20 for 2. And we'll see, it kind of depends what your baby likes. Again, my first 2 did not like pacifiers at all. So I only bought 1 pack. I didn't want to waste money. All right, so I also have, this is another bassinet sheet. So like my bassinet takes like a round pad shaped padding underneath where the baby lays. And so I got one that looks like this, and these are, let me see, I think this is Pobo Baby. I will link it, but anyway, these are absolutely adorable. I love the material. They are also really stretchy, kind of like the swaddles. The next thing I have in here is something I got for my baby shower. It is the Johnson's Skin Nourish Vanilla Oat Lotion. It's very important to moisturize your baby's skin. Different babies might have different skin sensitivities. All newborn skin is sensitive, but generally, if there's a product formulated for a newborn, it should be safe. But again, if it has scent, it might not be good for you. You might not like it. You might not want it on your baby. This one is really, really nice. It's very mild, and it's important to moisturize newborn skin, especially if you give them a bath, and especially where I live, because it's so dry here. I would have to basically do it after every bath, and even then I would probably do it when there wasn't a bath as well. Another important thing is to get some Vaseline or petroleum jelly. So when I first went to order these, they had none, so I waited and I finally got my hands on some. The best value for your money is actually to go to like, I don't know, Walmart or Costco. We have a Costco and they've got like these 2 huge jars of petroleum jelly, like Vaseline, with like a smaller one. And those are good for like a diaper changing station, but because this baby doesn't really have a diaper changing station per se, it's in my daughter's room and I can't really go in there whenever I want to, especially when she's sleeping. I cannot because she will wake up. I have these little ones, and more for like ease and portability. They're really cheap. They're like $2-3 a piece, and I can throw one in the diaper bag and I'm good to go. This is kind of what you want to start with when you have a newborn, because you really don't need anything. Like, they don't come with a diaper rash. You only get a diaper rash if you leave their diaper unchanged too long, or if they're teething, or, you know, if they're sick or something like that. So always keep them with this because it is amazing. And it is called, they call it healing jelly, but I mean, it's Vaseline. It's all it is. Okay, so then I also have a couple of things I was really interested in trying out. So number one, I did buy diaper rash cream. This actually has the highest amount of zinc oxide in it that I found. It's 15%, even better than there was like this other diaper rash cream. It's like in a pink box and it's extra strength that I found at Walmart. This is the best. It's called Eucerin Aquaphor Healing Cream for Baby 3-in-1 Diaper Rash Cream. Prevents, treats, and heals. So I have already tried it on my daughter. It's actually more creamy than like other products I've used. And I'm excited to try it because it's got 15% zinc oxide. And that's the only thing that will cure diaper rash, unless you just let it air dry. But again, you don't really let your baby crawl around naked because then they just pee on the floor. So I also got the Eucerin Aquaphor Healing Ointment. So this is for dry, cracked skin, and it does say it's multi-purpose, so you can use it for more than just like a baby. It's cracked skin, dry lips, dry hands, chafed skin, or cracked dry feet. So I have it on hand to use for multiple purposes, but I wanted to try it out as well. That's going in the diaper caddy. And then one of the last little things is this Earth Mama Organic Diaper Balm. So it's a balm and it looks like it's green, but it smells very herbally. And I really enjoy the smell actually. But it would be used almost like a petroleum jelly. So it's all natural ingredients. It is organic and you just apply it to the diaper area after each change in bath. So it can be used interchangeably like Vaseline. Okay, so that's it for the diaper caddy. So now we're going to move on to my bag and then we'll talk about everything that's in baby's bag. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is this monstrosity of a toiletry bag. It's not even my makeup bag, you guys. It is simply a toiletry bag. And the reason why I got this one, it was on Amazon, was because it hangs from the door. It opens up. I haven't even been able to fit it in my travel bag because it's so big. But it's super cool. I hope I have everything in here that's not going to fall out on me. It kind of looks like this. So I do have some stuff open here. It like hangs. So you can hang it on the bathroom door at the hospital if they have like a hook. And so let's quickly talk about everything that's in here. So number one, I have my wide tooth comb. It is not in one of the zipper pockets because I use this after every my showers. But I have this feeling that the baby is going to come early. So I decided to just kind of like pack everything really quickly and just make sure I had it. So if I do have to rush to the hospital, it being my third baby, I probably will have to go quickly. So everything is packed that could be packed. In this top pocket here, I have some of my medication. So currently I have my Materna vitamins. I am on Materna, which are my maternity vitamins. I have folic acid because I am over 40 years old. They say that when you're 40, you need to take additional folic acid supplement. So that's actually 5 milligrams on top of what they provide in the Materna vitamin. I also have my stomach medication. So I have severe heartburn. And that's not just brought on by pregnancy. I've had severe heartburn. Like I've got acid reflux since I was like 8 years old. And so I'm on medication for that. And I take 2 pills every day. So I have all those in there. I have dental floss because I am obsessed with flossing my teeth every day. I only do it once. I don't do it multiple times. So it's not like an OCD. I just, I really need to make sure I have my dental floss with me. Now in here, I've got some makeup wipes in case I'm wearing makeup when I go to the hospital. I also have a mini shampoo. I got this from Walmart. It's just like a travel size. I got a mini conditioner. And this is I don't know if this is any good, but it's the Whole Blends by Garnier. A mini toothpaste. The only thing I do not have in here is my toothbrush. I will just be bringing my own and I'll just put it in this pocket right here. And also some deodorant. So the next pocket down here, let's talk about this one because it's probably a little easier. All I have in here is some Q-tips and a hair elastic. I usually wear a bird clip. It's like, this is what it looks like here. I usually always have my hair up, but I took it down for the video today. It's just like this bird beak clip, and I twist my hair, and I just like pin it at the top back of my head because it keeps the hair out of my face. But you cannot lie down in this because it will like hit the back of your head. So I brought an elastic because I can't see me wanting my hair down while I'm laboring. So that's important to remember, a hair tie or hair elastic. Okay, and this is probably the biggest pouch here. So in this container, I have a little bar of soap. I also have Earth Mama Herbal Perennial Spray. It's when everything hurts down there and like it's sore, you can use this and it's supposed to cool it off. I also have some major medi pads. These are they're for hemorrhoids, but they have witch hazel. So if you don't have hemorrhoids, sorry guys, sensitive topic. Hemorrhoids are very common when you're pregnant, even if you have a cesarean, because the amount of pressure that is pushing on your pelvic region is so intense that you could develop hemorrhoids. And you can also get them from not being able to go to the bathroom, because when you're pregnant, your digestive system slows down, and unless you are on medication to help you go to the bathroom, sometimes it is very difficult. So if you do develop hemorrhoids, these are a really good thing to use. You can also use them if you are sore down there. It just helps, cools, and soothes to relieve local discomfort that is in that region. So now in here, I think I should probably move this to my diaper bag. I don't know yet. This is the Earth Mama Organic Nipple Butter. So I think last time I used the Lancino nipple cream, and I want to try this one instead. I have a hairbrush. I usually use a different one, but I'm keeping that one at home with me for now. This one will be fine at the hospital. I have my moisturizer. So I decided to bring my Origins Ginseng Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream. I do use it at home, but I have a couple, so I can afford to bring that one in my bag. And then this is the Earth Mama Organic Perennial Balm. So if you are unaware, you can actually do perennial massages that will help stretch the area for childbirth, especially if it is your first child. I would look it up online. I'm not going to go into it in detail in this video, but it is sometimes a good measure to take. I've tried it, and I don't know if it made a difference because my perineum has never ripped. The first baby I had, I ripped on the inside, and then the second baby, I guess it kind of worked because I had a 9.5 pound baby. I didn't require stitches. So, I mean, maybe it has something to it. So you could try it out. The next bag. Both of these bags, my travel bag and my baby bag, are from Luli Baby. So now I am not sponsored by Luli Baby. I do not have any coupon codes. When I first found them, they were all out of stock, and the only bag I could get was the light gray stone bag for the baby bag, and that is a petite one. And I think this is called the Monaco travel bag. I did get it in light pink. I'm not a huge pink fan, but for some reason I felt the need to get this like pink travel bag. So I have a bunch of stuff in here. In this top pocket, this is technically an area that you could use for toiletries, but because I have my own separate bag packed for toiletries, I decided to put snacks in here, and I'm just going to show you like one or two of each of the things I got. So the first thing is this Kind breakfast bar. This is the dark chocolate, and it's the only one I got. I got 2 boxes, and you only get 4 packs, but there's 2 little bars in each pack. And I don't know if there is a lot of protein in it. I guess I can look. It's got 3 grams of fiber, 10 grams of sugar, and 8 grams of fat. But it is a breakfast bar, so especially for your partner. If your partner accompanies you to the hospital, like our hospital where we're going, you can't order food from the hospital. They'll provide it for the patients for free, and the other person cannot just order food. We would actually have to leave the hospital and get takeout and bring it back in. You can't even order it to the hospital. So, and that's not like any rules for COVID or anything like that. When I had my last baby during COVID, things were a lot different. There weren't a lot of places open because of it, and it was very frustrating. It was very difficult, but this time should be a little bit different. But this is in case I get hungry in the middle of the night and there's no food provided, or my husband is sleeping or something and I need to eat, I'm gonna have something. Okay, the other thing I actually have quite a few of these. These are called, and at first I thought you could only get them from the States. They're Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. I got 2 flavors, passion fruit and strawberry. They come in a box of 6 that I could find, and you simply add it to water. It says add to 16 ounces of water, and it actually has electrolytes, but it helps to hydrate you faster, if that makes sense. So I've always had an issue of not drinking enough water, and my one biggest fear, I'm probably going to have like one of these when I go to the hospital, I'm probably going to drink this, or at least two of them, because, and that's also going to be difficult because right now I can't handle a lot of liquid because my baby is pressing on my bladder and I literally have to go to the bathroom every like half hour or 20 minutes. My biggest fear is when I get an IV, and I usually always have an IV because I usually test positive for group B strep. My veins seem to collapse because I'm not hydrated enough. So I'm going to make sure that I am hydrated. I'm going to drink tons of water. I think when I had my son, I had like, the nurse tried 5 or 6 times to find a vein to put the IV in, and I literally had like bruises all up my arms and my hands. I looked so bad. And the last time she tried two times. The second try, she finally got it. And but yeah, I'm definitely going to hydrate. A third thing that I have in my little snacky compartment are these Milk Maker lactation cookie bites. These are oatmeal chocolate chip. And the only reason I got them is because they are really good. They are full of sugar, but they do help to make your milk come in. And yeah, they have 16 grams of sugar for one little bag. But you'd be surprised at how many cookies are in this little tiny bag. They're super expensive, but I think I had like this care package last time, and they included one of these, and they were so good. So I went and like bought some to try them last year, or 2 years ago now. So I ended up buying some more. So then I also brought a few of these. I was watching like a YouTube video, and she had these, and I thought that was like, what a great idea, rather than bringing like actual fruit to the hospital. They're called That's It bars. And they have all different flavors. So I think there's like fig, blueberry, strawberry. There's a bunch of different flavors. And it has 1 apple and 1 mango in this one little bar. So they are dehydrated. I'm assuming they have lots of sugar. But again, it's good for breakfast if you're really hungry and there's nothing to eat. Other little snacky things I brought were some Cliff Bars. And I got just a variety pack. So this one's like macadamia nut. This one's chocolate chip. And mostly for my husband because I'm not really a fan of Cliff Bars. But again, snack food. If you're hungry, you'll eat anything. And honestly, when I was giving birth, I think both times, number one, if you get, I can't remember if you're allowed to eat if you don't have epidural. Both times before I had an epidural. So all I remember is that I was not allowed to eat. So you can eat before you get to the hospital, but once you're admitted, you cannot eat anything. And that's mostly so you don't go to the washroom while you're pushing your baby out. And especially if you have an epidural, you can't feel that. And they tell you to push from your bottom, right? So obviously accidents happen. The nurses and doctors are used to it. It's embarrassing, but it is what it is, right? But once you're there, the only thing you're allowed to have if you have an IV, I think, or if you are getting fluids, or if you are getting your epidural, I think you're only allowed to have ice chips. And so as soon as you give birth, you are starving, like you're so hungry. So I brought snacks for that. We will have the ability to go out. I'll send my husband for takeout food because I know I will be starving. And it's going to be probably one of the best meals of my life. Okay, so another thing that just came in, which I was so excited about, is I got a Yeti, but it's huge. It's like 24 ounces. And this is the only color that kind of appealed to me. I was looking for pink, but they were like $90. So I didn't want to get that. I don't mind that it has an open straw. That for me, that's fine. But I'm going to use it for a couple purposes. So number one, it's got this plastic lid. And Yeti is an amazing brand. It will keep your drinks cold or hot, I guess, depending what you're doing. But my purpose for it is, number one, I'm going to fill this up with one of those like liquid IV hydrators and drink it before I get to the hospital. So it will take technically 1.5, but I'll fill it full of water and then add 2 of them. So I'm going to drink that. And then when I get to the hospital, I can use it for ice chips to keep my ice chips cold. Because whenever the nurse brings you ice chips or your partner goes to get you ice chips, they always melt really, really quickly. So I'm going to keep my ice chips in here. And then if I also feel like collecting colostrum, which I have, I'll show you, I have in the baby bag. If I collect colostrum, I can keep that in here as well. After the fact, I do have some milk bags that I will be bringing, so I can transfer that into the little bags, and then it'll stay on ice, and then I'll have extra. So when I take it home, I can freeze it or give it to baby or whatever I need to do. Okay. This is also something I was afraid wasn't going to come in time. I'm so excited. Every time I have a baby, I have always prided myself on making them a baby blanket. And I usually crochet or knit their blankets. Each of my other kids has two, and this poor little baby does not have one. And I feel so guilty because I just haven't had the time this time around, and I'm not really into knitting right now, and it's just, it is what it is. So I went and I found this again. Maybe it's Poby Baby. Yeah, Poby Baby is the brand name. So everything that matches this print or this print is by Poby Baby. And again, from Amazon. This is a blanket. It was really expensive, but it is a 3-layer blanket. One side has this like dark, beautiful forest green color on it. And then the other side has this really cute woodland forest tree watercolor theme on it. And it is quite big. Like, I don't really want to open it all up, but it is huge. So technically, I could use this as my blanket when I'm at the hospital. Like, it's huge. I can't even show you the bottom. And it's probably not going to fit in my bag. I was going to bring my own blanket, but I don't know if I need it if I bring this one. So I might just very well use baby's blanket for myself when I'm at the hospital, and then I can kind of cuddle him in this blanket as well. So I also have a makeup bag. This little bag came with my travel toiletry bag. I just stuck some makeup in here, various products that are some of my favorites. I had it on my makeup desk because I was using some of it for my makeup the other day. P.S. I am in love with this House Labs foundation. Love it so much. But anyway, so again, I don't know if I'll be wearing makeup in the hospital. I've been kind of talking about doing a birth vlog, not just for my channel, but more for our remembrance sake. This potentially could be our very last child. We haven't quite decided. I would like to have more, but I don't know if I can put my body through this again. And I'm getting older, and I just kind of want to move on, you know? I think 3 kids is a lot. And we'll see how it goes. If I was potentially to film, I might do makeup, but this is more for leaving the hospital and going home. So just to kind of make myself feel presentable again, make myself feel like a person after birth. So we'll see. I might not actually use it, but I want to bring it just in case. Speaking of makeup, I need my makeup brushes. I have my Sigma case. I ordered this from Sigma, and it just has a variety of brushes in there. Some are Sigma, some are some random brushes, but I have what I need to apply a little bit of makeup, and that's it. Okay, next, disposable underwear. This is the first time I am packing disposable underwear. These are Depends, and yes, they are for bladder incontinence, but they are also apparently really good for when you give birth. And I never thought about it, never tried it. It's kind of like the disposable underwear they have in the hospital. I find though, for me, that they're just not very comfortable. So I wonder if these would be better. These ones are supposed to come up right over your belly, because even once you give birth, you're still going to have a tummy, right? So these will maybe make me feel kind of like held together a bit more, because you just kind of feel like blah right after, right? So I want to try these out. And even if you have to put like a pad in underneath, that's fine. Like if you wear these, you won't destroy your underwear. Okay, so I have quite a few of those. I did not bring a whole pack. I just brought a handful of them. I also decided to bring a reusable bag. So this is actually from Morphe. It's funny. I have a plastic bag in here as well. I'm pretty sure the hospital would provide something like this, but I wanted to have my own in case they have extra paperwork or extra stuff we bring home from the hospital. I don't have a whole lot of room in my bag, so I'm bringing an extra reusable bag in case. I don't know if I actually need to bring this to the hospital or if I should keep this one at home and then just use the one they give me, but I'm bringing my Peri bottle. So I went ahead. I used to have another one. I had the blue version for my daughter. And honestly, guys, everyone goes on about how great these are, but the last one leaked from the lid, and so it didn't work. Like, it didn't spray properly. The reason why the Freedom Mom are supposed to be so good is because it angles up, whereas the ones from the hospital are just like a squirt bottle that angles like in one direction. These actually like go zoop, and then it squirts out and back up. As long as it doesn't leak, because I must have got like a crappy one. And I think I bought that one. I can't remember if I bought it at the store or if I bought it online. Might have been on Amazon. But this is pink, and I hope that this one will work better. And it does come in this little bag that you can put it in. I also got a pair of slippers. So my feet, I don't even know if these slippers are gonna fit, guys. I ordered them before my feet started swelling. My feet are at the point of probably being about 3 times or 4 times the original size. My ankles are really, really bad. And the tops of my feet actually hurt because of all the pressure. That's never happened to me before. I have had lots of swelling before. For my son was really, really bad. I also had an existing injury when I went in to give birth with him. My feet are bad now, and like when I go to go down the stairs or bend, you're like, you know how like your foot bends when it contacts your shin, it kind of like has that little creak, that bendy creak in there. When you get up off the couch or off a chair or you go down the stairs, it literally hurts to get like sit back up, to stand up from a sitting position, or to go down the stairs, or basically anything, like to flex my foot. It hurts so bad. And it's just due to all the pressure. So as soon as I give birth, a week or two after, it should go away. And it's not even from me lacking water. I drink so much water, so it cannot be from that. And I still hope these fit. I kept them in a plastic bag because if I'm walking around the hospital, I don't want to put them back in my travel bag and then have them all ucky. So I kept them in this plastic bag just in case. Okay, another thing. So just in case those don't work, and not just in case, but I'm also going to use these because it is so brutally cold here and my feet are always cold. Instead of going like barefoot when I'm in the hospital, I'm going to wear these fluffy socks. So these are kind of like a booty sock, and I've tried them on already, so that's why they were kind of weird. But they kind of come up, again, they're tight fitting. They almost act like to keep the pressure of my foot in when I put them on, but they're lined all the way down. They're with fleece, and they're really, really toasty and warm, and I think they'll be perfect for when I'm in the hospital. And I can't wait to wear these. So these will be like while I'm giving birth and potentially walking around. But if I walk in the halls, I'm going to wear the slippers. And they do also have grips on the bottom, so you won't slip if you're walking around with them on. And actually, they come in lots of different colors too. I just decided to do black because of the clothes I'll be wearing, so I'll show you guys that right away. Okay, so the first item of clothes that I will show you is this robe. Now, I have a terry cloth robe hanging on the back of my door, and I also have this softer one that my mom got me last time when I gave birth to my daughter. And I find that they're warm, they're really long, and I don't know if they're just like too bulky to bring to the hospital. And sometimes layers are better. So because I have my socks, I have this, it's kind of like a kimono gown. So the sleeves are really, really wide, but they're not long. So they're actually short sleeved, which is fine because I do have a blanket as well if I need one. And it does not, I think this one, it doesn't go all the way to the floor. It comes to my ankles. It does have a sash at the back, and it's actually tied on so that it won't fall off. Like it doesn't go through hoops. It's tied onto the back of the material. And it does have pockets, which for me, because I can put like a lip balm in there, and that is perfect. Speaking of lip balm, I don't think I actually have a lip balm in my bag, but I will have one in my purse. So I will remember because I think I'm getting some new lip balm for Christmas. So I'm going to put a Blistex in my bag. So then for kind of like a nightie, I guess. Now, at my hospital, they do provide you with a hospital gown. Of course, if you're staying, they always check you into a hospital gown, and it opens in the back so that they can do the epidural or give you whatever you need. But I did purchase this black nightgown. It has a cute little pocket right here, but the most important feature is that it is a button down. So it does button all the way down the front, okay? And I'm going to do that. I'm going to use that for breastfeeding. And it is short sleeve, and it only comes down to like right past my knees, and it's kind of the size I want because I'm going to use this for when we get checked into our room after we have the baby. So when I'm going through the whole birthing process, I will leave the gown on that they give me because things can get a little messy, and I don't want to wreck this. I'm going to keep it because it's like a cute little nightie. But I will use this for when we get checked into our room after baby is born. I should have put this in snacks, and I didn't. I don't know why. I got this stuff called body armor. So you can buy it in Canada because I obviously bought it, but I haven't found a place that carries it. And I got it on Amazon. and it was really pricey. I won't, like, you guys can check it out. And most of it, the only flavor I could find that was in stock was fruit punch. Every other flavor is temporarily out of stock because apparently it is so popular. They cannot keep it on their shelf. They do not have a store. They do not have a website you can go and buy it from. You have to buy it from a third-party retailer. And it seems to be really hard to get your hands on. So what it is a super drink, it's called. It's technically, it's got 90 calories for this one bottle, and there's 10% coconut water in here. Coconut water is good for milk supply. And that is why I want to try it. That is mostly why I want to get it. You have to refrigerate after opening, like most drinks. And it's apparently, it's got natural flavors, coconut water, electrolytes with potassium, antioxidants, and B vitamins. So technically it's a sports drink for today's athletes with natural flavors, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, technically it's a sports drink, but it's only 90 calories. It's got coconut water, which I said again is good for milk supply. And again, it was kind of like an inspiration thing from watching other YouTubers. So I'm going to try it. The only flavor I have is fruit punch, and I have 4 bottles in here. So I will probably drink that after I give birth. So here is something that I actually got with my last child, my daughter. I got it from my sister, and I never really used it. She called it like it was meant to be a cover for breastfeeding. And I realized that this is exactly the same thing that you can use as a car seat cover. Like basically it is a car seat cover, and you just like put it over the entire car seat and it'll keep baby warm. And I'm definitely going to need something like this because again, it is super cold here and it is great, and it matches, like, you know, the whole theme I have going on for baby. So I'm going to pack that in my bag. And I also have a going home outfit. So I do have some regular underwear. I don't know if I'll wear that because I have the disposable underwear, but if I run out, I have mine. All I have, simple, a pair of pants that are acting like I wear them right now. They act as my maternity pants. They have a really big front panel that comes up to like right here. And they're super comfortable. I wear them now. They're just leggings. They're all black. And then I also have my black t-shirt, and black, and it's loose. It's a loose t-shirt, which is on purpose because you don't really want to be wearing anything tight. I also have a pair of socks, but again, we'll see. I might just wear my slippers. If my feet are too cold, I'll wear what I came in. I don't know what I'll be wearing. And I also have 2 maternity bras. So I have, technically I have 3 of these bras. Now I have to tell you, I haven't actually worn these 2 yet. They're all the same size. I got XXL, double XL, because I am a 40 double D before being pregnant, before breastfeeding, okay? And yeah, these are 2X. So I got a black one, and let me find the brand. You guys, this is the most comfortable. Oh, they're Bravado Designs. They're on Amazon. I'll link it. Canadian brand, you guys. Expensive. $57 per bra that I paid for anyway. I know Amazon prices change. $57 per bra. They have lots of different colors. I got black, kind of silvery gray, and white one. And I'm wearing the white one right now. You can't even see it through my shirt. Most comfortable maternity bra I have ever worn. I am not wearing an underwire. Probably for the last, how many days now? Maybe the last week or 2. I felt super uncomfortable in my underwire bra. And I've been, like, I think with my first son, my first kid, I wore my underwire bra throughout my entire pregnancy, even when I was breastfeeding. And it was the worst thing because it destroys your bras. It's really uncomfortable. And I would basically just like lift one side of the bra up and then feed my baby. But it was so bad because I would literally ruin my bra. So I finally invested in some actual maternity bras this time. Best thing I've ever done. I could wear this thing even while I sleep. And that is part of my plan. I will be wearing a maternity bra when I'm in the hospital for that support because I feel like I just need that right now. I'll be wearing that underneath my gown. and then I can breastfeed baby that way. Because I don't know about, like, I know like when you're there at the hospital, the nurses see every woman giving birth and whatever, they're used to it, but it doesn't mean you have to be. So if you're super uncomfortable, you know, they just like walk in and like you might be breastfeeding, your boobs are hanging out, you might be okay with that, but some people aren't. And I feel like I would rather have my privacy and be somewhat covered. And so I will be wearing my maternity bra underneath my robe. I just feel more comfortable with that. So the last couple things that I have, so I have these are not Haka brand. I can't remember where my mom got these, but these are like they're not breast shield covers. These are like milk collectors. So all you do is there's a hole on the front here. You put this over your nipple and obviously make sure that they're clean before you use. I've got like dog hair on mine. I don't know how. It must be like the silicone that's like attracting the hair. I'm going to have to wash them for sure. But you basically put that over your nipple and then you put it inside your bra. So this is another reason for wanting to wear my maternity bra while I'm breastfeeding, because I'm going to slip this inside one side of my bra. And then when baby is drinking on one side, your other one will let down and then potential milk could flow in here. So then you turn it upside down when you're ready to drain it, and you empty it in one of your bags or a milk storage container, and it just comes out really, really easy. So that's my plan for those. Along with that, I have a handful of breast pads because I'm going to slip those in my bra in case I leak. Okay, and in the final pocket, I guess I've got the back pocket too, it's a zipper pocket, I have some pads because the hospital, well, yes, they do provide some. They're super uncomfortable. They're super bulky. I have two different kinds, an overnight and then an extra overnight. They both have wings, and I will probably use those on the outside of the either my underwear or the disposable underwear. And then the very last thing that I have are two extra outfits for baby that did not make it to the baby bag because I ran out of room. Again, this one might be too small. This one was used. I got it from a friend of a friend, but it's adorable, and it's got little moose on it. Okay, this is by Offspring. I don't know where it was purchased from, but the brand is Offspring. Okay, so that's definitely a newborn size with little feet. It does not have little mitts. I should probably pack some because I do have some, but yeah, this one does not have mitts. This one is adorable. This one does not have mitts either. I got this from Walmart. The brand is George from Walmart. Guess what it is? The little penguin. I thought it was like perfect for winter, especially our winters right now. Not because I live in Canada, you guys, but mostly because it's just freezing out. And now both of those, the first one was a button up, which I feel more comfortable with a newborn because of their umbilical cord. This one is a zipper, but it is a side zipper, so I feel better with that. And that is everything that I have in my travel bag, which was, it seemed, a lot. Now for the final one is this adorable, cute little baby bag, okay? How cute is that? It is, again, it's by Luli Baby. I never even took off the plastic nameplate cover. It is the petite version, so you can get a bigger version. And I figured for a little one, I don't think I need anything more than this. I do have it jam-packed, but once baby arrives, I'll know what I need, right? I do have different types of diaper bags. I could use the one for my daughter. I have another brand new one that's more like a side carry style, but I like this one because not only can you use it as a backpack, which seems to really be popular right now, but it also has a regular handle, which I'll probably use it. Like it has a handle right here, but it also has just like a regular strap. So if you stand up, you can just put it on a shoulder and carry it like that. So I really like that. It's just kind of like multi-purpose carry-all. So you've got your main compartment right here, which we'll open up in a minute. It's got a little tiny one in front, and then it's got two side slip pockets. And apparently I have stuff in both of them. The first side pocket, oh yeah, I went through my stash of baby clothes, and they're cute little mittens for outside because, again, freezing here in Edmonton, Alberta right now. So I'm probably going to put those on his little hands, and they're lined. Oh, they're so cute. So That's in one little slip pocket. Okay, right. The other thing that I have, so in one of the side pockets, I have the cord for my noisemaker. The noisemaker was in the very front pocket, so like this one right here. And it's just, it can hang on the side of a bassinet. It can hang, like this is just like a little clip. I can open it up and it can hang on the bassinet. It can hang in the hospital. It can hang on his car seat, and you just charge it. It's a rechargeable one. You can lock it and you can unlock it so you can save the battery power. So now let's get into the main portion of the bag. Sorry, you can hear my dog barking because my husband has been in and out all day, basically running errands while I film my videos. So if I hold it up, you can see that I have jam-packed this bag, okay? We'll pull everything out. I'll show you what I packed and how I pack it. So the first thing, which I always feel like is the most important, is a place to change your baby. So this is, again, a gray change pad. This one does not have the head portion on it, but it's just like a really big one, and it's perfect because I feel like it folds up nice enough that I can fit it inside this tiny diaper bag. Okay, and next I have, oh wait, these are like 2 outfits. So these are brand new ones I did purchase for baby boy. This one is probably the most likely one. This is a 0 to 3 months. It is definitely a fuzzy one. It is not light material because, again, it is freezing here, you guys. Even if it's -20 outside, which it probably will be by the time we have our baby, this is definitely necessary. We can't use like a light cotton onesie like I've been watching on everyone's like videos. It's way too cold for that. So it has a hood. It has little mittens. It's got the little feet, and to be honest, I'll probably even bring little socks to put inside and then put this on top. And again, 0 to 3 months. It feels like it's really big, but I think I'm going to need that because this baby is going to be a bigger baby. I also, just in case, I did bring this one too. This is a newborn size, and it's so cute. It says little brother, so I had to get this one. It also has little middies that you can fold over, and it's just adorable. So I'm hoping he'll fit this one because it's so cute. And then, of course, I've got the blanket I can put on top of the car seat. I've got the car seat cover, and then we'll have the vehicle warm before baby gets in there. Okay, so in one of the pockets, I have a tiny pack of special delivery diapers. I've had this forever. It's for newborn, but it does say up to 10 pounds. So I'm hoping that baby is no more than 10 pounds. But I have 3 diapers, so this will be for going home. In another pocket, I have a lotion. So this is a Vino Baby fragrance-free soothing relief moisture cream. So it is actually used because I used it for my daughter in her diaper bag, but she no longer needs it. So I'm going to transfer this to baby. I also have another petroleum jelly, and I have another healing cream, the 3-in-1 diaper rash cream in my diaper bag. I also have a little tiny Diaper Genie carry case with bags in it. So this is just for whenever baby goes to the bathroom and I've got a dirty diaper or dirty soiled clothes. You can use these as well. I'm just going to put them in the bags. Okay, so in another tiny little pocket, I do have some more breast shield covers just for on the go. So if I don't have access to my travel bag, I will have the baby bag on me, and I know that they're in there, so I can put those in my bra. And in that same pocket, I brought like 3 or 4 of my milk bags, so I know that they're in there as well. Okay, in another tiny pocket, I have another pack of water wipes. So of course, I'll always have one of these on hand in my diaper bag at all times. And also, just in case you are a first-time mom, most hospitals, I know mine for sure, they don't actually have wipes. They only have like wet cloths. So if you want to change your baby, you have to put water on it and then wipe them down with that. So I'm going to bring my water wipes to the hospital because even though the hospital does provide quite a few things for you and they'll let you take home some stuff, I've never really felt comfortable taking it home. But I guess whatever you've been using, if you have any left, you can take whatever you've been using home. Okay, so I also have, this is the other, which is actually funny because it kind of matches the Poby Baby like blanket and stuff, but this is copper and pearl, and it kind of matches. This was the inspiration. This is just another swaddle that you can technically use as a blanket. You could use it as a burp cloth, but it is a swaddle, which I plan on using in the hospital. And I do have the matching little beanie hat right here. It is so adorable. I love it. I'll probably just swaddle my baby first, and that's why I brought like 4 outfits, because I just don't know what size he'll be or how warm it's going to be, but I'm probably going to keep him in a swaddle the whole time I'm there. And then I do have 2 burp up cloths. I've never really liked these kind, so literally they're really small ones. You put it on your shoulder and it's only meant for like a newborn size. I don't love this because they tend to just like go everywhere, right? I like having a nice big cloth that I just fold in half, but because these are much smaller, they fit in the diaper bag a lot easier. Okay, I also have these Dr. Brown's Healthy Wipes. They're meant for pacifier and bottle wipes. So if you do have a pacifier or bottle, you can clean them with these, and they're safe for baby to suck right after. Okay, so the very back pocket, which is a zipper pocket, I have a few more diapers. And I just realized I brought all newborn diapers, so I might grab a few size 1s just in case. Because again, I don't know how big this baby is going to be. I would rather overpack to make sure I know I have everything rather than underpack. So yeah, that's it. That's it from you guys. Like, this video is an hour long. I feel like, I don't know if I've overpacked, but I don't know. I feel like I feel more comfortable knowing that I would have everything that I need rather than not having stuff I like wish I'd brought with me. So the stuff, I'm probably going to leave a list on the screen here for you guys, but the stuff that I will be bringing last minute will be like, I think the blanket that I have with me, I think that's good enough, but my husband might need a blanket of his own because the last time we were at the hospital, they didn't provide pillows, blankets, nothing. And he literally had a couch. He didn't even have a blanket to sleep with. So, or like a full bed to sleep with. It was literally a couch. It was like a fold out chair that was only big enough up to his knees, and he had nowhere to put his feet up. So it was really weird. So we're going to bring pillows. I'm going to bring my baby breastfeeding pillow, not just because I want to use it to breastfeed my baby, but also potentially to sit on. I've been experiencing terrible sciatic nerve pain. Never had that before in my life until now, and it hurts so bad. So I'm going to be using that to sit on. So blankets, pillows, breastfeeding pillow, and I also have a nursing, like a ball, one of those yoga balls, and I haven't blown it up yet, but I'm going to start bouncing on it and doing some exercises on it. I think I'll be bringing that to the hospital as well, because I'm going to try to labor without getting an epidural. We'll see how it goes, but epidural is still on the table if I feel like I need it. If it was a quick birth, I probably won't. And I'm going to be bringing my iPad, so I have to make sure that's charged. Of course, my phone. We do have portable chargers, so I don't need to get like a really long plug-in. I'm going to make sure all of our chargers are, like, portable chargers are pre-charged before we go. Between me and my husband, I think we have 4 or 5. I'll bring my iPad for entertainment, and trying to think if there's anything else. But I think that covers it. If you guys think I'm missing anything, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, because I have been waiting a long time to film this, and I'm excited that the due date is getting closer. And I can't wait for you guys to meet baby boy. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me with this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe. My video is not all about baby stuff. I will not be doing like vlogs or anything like that. I will be concentrating on my planning stuff and budgeting, but every now and then baby is going to make an appearance. So whether that is filming with me sitting on my lap or whatever, he'll be there. He'll be there in the background. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.